But as he tries to pull it open, there's that small little bright flash again, and it seals itself shut again.
It's a magic lock of some sort, I think.
That is very
You're probably
annoying.
a special key.
Can I cast as a ritual identify for 11 minutes to try to figure out what source and whatnot it is?
Okay. Torn, what were you going to say?
Oh, nothing. I'll wait. I think it's much better.
What's this chest made out? What's this chest made out of?
Mahogany.
It is mahogany.
It's got many leather-bound books.
Um,
Got a whole wheel of cheese in it.
So it is magically
Small
enchanted.
dog.
It is definitely
But
magically enchanted.
delicious.
And
Well,
magically
you-
delicious.
What were you?
You should be able to learn what the spell is that's affecting it.
At least what its properties are.
Yeah.
Like evocation or
It was created by a
transmutation.
spell. Which spell created it?
So
I could roll something if you want. I don't know if identify just. I guess it just kind of works like that. Huh?
you do know that there's a spell on it. You know that there is a spell that you could use to force it open, or you could use the particular way of, or there is a way to, or there's two ways to unlock it. You'd have to do an Arcana check in order to get the rest of the information.
All right, I can do that.
According to identify, I
for
should
it.
tell him what the spell is.
Okay, so the spell is Arcane Lock.
Nice.
With the Arcana check, Arcane Lock, you can either cast the Nox, or you can either cast the knock spell on it to suppress the lock temporarily, or you can deactivate the lock. This one in particular, with your roll, seems to have a specific key to fit.
This is proving to be quite troublesome. If possible, I'd like to place my hand over the lock and activate my glove.
What did your glove do?
Let's find out.
It is, let's see. Yep. It is dispelled.
Excellent.
Wow.
Shit, okay. It was that easy.
Glove unlocks chests.
And much, much more.
It's an unlocking glove.
That's amazing.
I am a man of many talents.
It is still locked,
Could it-
but the arcane
unlock
spell
window
is
too?
gone.
So,
wanna-
Wub can unlock it now.
Oh, well, can I unlock it? Okay. It's a lot easier than me ripping it apart, I guess.
But a lot less fun.
Ooh.
So it takes you a little bit this time, or seeing as you unlocked it so easily last time, I'll say the DC went down just a little bit and without the spell. So you're able, it takes you a little bit longer than last time, but you are able to get it unlocked. And inside is 3 more glass vials.
Ah.
Full? Half full? Half empty?
They are all full. 2 of them are the familiar blue that you recognize from the last one, and the other one is yellow.
What an
Torin.
odd assortment.
Do you know what these are, Torin?
Let's find out.
Hey, and that
Wubba.
20 on the yellow one.
Wubba.
So
Like
Yeah,
third
Torin-
Arcana roll I've even made on this character.
Torin, you easily recognize the potions of, or the 2 more potions of healing. The yellow one stumps you, this goes for you as well, Wub, since you're focusing on the yellow one. There are no magical properties. It is a yellowish liquid inside of this vial.
That's not a potion. That's a Girardi jar.
Uh,
Means pee.
For everyone that didn't get that.
I open the bottle and smell it.
It is a Girardi jar. So you get the wonderful smell of what, from your knowledge of tracking, and especially being from one of your favorite enemies, you know that this is about 6-week-old jarred urine.
Listen, that
Which
is
one?
incredible.
The
that
yellow
Wubba
one.
got-
Weeks.
That
In a
Wubba,
locked
that
magical
Wubba got
chest?
a nat 20 on that. Like Torin's all like, this could be a rare type of thing. And Wubba's just like, it's piss.
We've
The
discovered a new potion. I'm just
Piss jar.
no, it's
He's
piss.
like
Got it.
swirling it, looking it up in the sun.
Hey,
He's
Wub,
like trying to waft a little, and Wubba's
Wub,
just
why
like,
don't you? Hey,
just piss.
no, Wub, why don't you
I
drink?
get a-
Why don't you drink
Stick
it
my
and tell
finger in it,
us what it
taste
does?
it a little bit.
You know, I used to be a sommelier. I could try.
Swirl it around.
At least we didn't drink it when we
I
needed the
stick-
healing potion or
I
something.
stick my finger in it. I taste it a little bit. I just
Mm.
yeah, no, that's pee.
Yeah, it is definitely
No,
sour,
I
and
know probably.
No.
you do know that this person he does not eat right. He's not well nourished. You can tell
Does
that
it
from the
taste sweet?
Bo-
If it
Bor-
tastes sweet,
Boris
he might
sees
have
the
a
yellow
bit of
stuff. He's like,
disability.
why would they put lube in this chest? It's one of the top 5.
Human
Use
or
this
elf
piss as
test.
lube?
It is human.
What the fuck, Boris?
No, that's not one of the lubes.
Not? I
Well,
thought that was one of the 5. Blood, barbecue sauce, tears.
Blood
Or no,
tears.
urine. Urine is just a way to show I love you. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm getting confused.
That's how you.
My bad.
That's your
Or
wedding.
Kelly
ring.
would be proud.
Okay, so
Because he peed on a girl.
I suppose
Number
it's
4
time to
upstairs.
move our way down.
sure. Make sure we hand those potions out to whoever might need them. Wub, you can keep the urine
He's gonna put it in the chest.
if you'd like. Yeah.
I mean, save it and use it as a projectile.
Good idea.
Put a little bit of alcohol in it. I got some in the keg still. Not only are they burning, but
If we
they're
need,
covered in piss.
Now
If we
I'll
need-
wait,
There's your intimidate
I'll wait
check.
for Hira and Boris to cut them up, and then I'll throw the piss jar at them.
Oh wow.
And we just leave them, and then 2 months later they'll rot.
This got really dark.
I don't know how our party got so evil all of a sudden.
You gave me the piss jar. All right.
So marching
I
order
didn't.
is marching order
We all
going
start-
down is Hira, Adram, Torin, or does Boris want to go behind Hira?
I'll go behind here.
We might get attacked from behind. Can Boris see
In
in
the
the dark?
middle.
Well, I have the drift globe, but like, does he have night vision?
No, I don't think so. You're just a regular human,
Dark
aren't you?
vision, sorry.
Just regular human.
So Wubba could bring up the rear and shoot anybody that comes from behind in case.
I will flail around above Wub's head.
Hmm.
I'll stay in the middle like a calf.
Yeah, I think that order was good.
You guys have to
I like
protect me
the
because I'm squishy.
All right. Let me.
I like the rocket raccoon and Groot thing going on with Boris and Wub. Perfect pair. But
Throw me.
instead of saying I am Groot, he says I crush skulls. No, Boris, we asked what time it. I crush skulls.
Damn, for a minute there, I thought I was Rocket.
Okay. So, as you guys go into the or start making your way into the cellar, it's about 10 feet wide, cobblestone on either side, and it's very smoky in here still. It even with the drift globe, it's very difficult to see through the soot and smoke that still fills this chamber. For those of you not used to it, it actually is kind of tempting to pull a mask or pull something over your nose to make it easier to breathe.
Pull my cloak up over my face.
And this corridor seems to travel about 15 feet down, or a 15-foot stairwell, and then travel about 35 feet out in straight, and then a sudden right, and it travels on for just a few feet, and then you reach another stairwell, and this stairwell kind of spirals downward. Looking down over the rail, it only goes down about 35 feet, but looking down, you can see a small reddish glow, and I would like all of you to make perception checks for me at this point.
Fingers crossed. Oh my goodness.
That's supposed to be normal perception check.
They continue to be fantastic.
Yeah, at least that's you.
So,
It's okay, Adram, your day will come.
Adram, you're paying more attention to how beautiful this drift globe is, and as Lifestar is kind of sitting on your shoulder, you looking in his eyes, and seeing it twinkle. Hira, Torin, Boris, and Wub, you do hear a soft chanting.
Fuck
And this
cultists, man.
chanting is it's only one voice. However, the incantation seems kind of familiar to the last time that you've heard something like this.
What language is it in? Do we know? Or I can't. How do I link my languages? I saw someone do that.
I'm not
Right,
sure on
Just copy.
D&D.
Just copy pasting. Just for reference, in case you need to know.
Yes, that'll work. Let's see. What is it called?
Chanting in an orb. Where have I seen that?
Is there a linguistic skill?
Not that I
No.
can see.
I think in 5e it's just either you can read a language or you can't. There is no real deciphering. I don't know. At least in my.
I'll give you guys the.
There's usually got
Well,
somebody
go
down
ahead,
that
Eric.
can read it.
I was saying the insight says that you can glean clues from language and speech habits at least, but that might not work for everything.
So just to make it easy on you guys, if you would like to, if you rolled above, or basically for everyone but a drum, if you want to make a intelligence check.
Is this Elvish or Dwarvish?
No.
Sad face.
they wi-
Primordial.
That could have gone better.
Are they wearing a hat?
You can't
It
see
is
anybody.
primordial.
guys
Also,
down.
So
Can I step forward and maybe, like they say there's voices, and maybe see if I can hear something better?
sure, go ahead
try
and
again?
give me an intelligence check too.
Well, I know Abyssal, Celestial, Common, and Undercommon.
So,
So if that helps at all.
here, are you gonna make an intelligence check for this? All right. So, Torin
Here is
and Hira, I'll explain this a little bit. Wub, you kind of get glimpses, or I'll say start from here. Wub, your understanding of it is not a language that you've heard before. But it seems like you've heard broken bits of it somewhere, but you can't quite put your finger on it. Torin, you've read about similar languages, but you haven't actually heard it. So, but you've read about the languages of the Ginsi, and you get this is kind of or possibly one of them. And Hira, with your experience with what is it? What is the Earth one?
Terran.
Terran. Yep. With your experience with Terran, the Ginsi language of Earth, it's very different, much more fast and jarring in its speech pattern. But same thing that Torin gleans is this might be a different extraplanar language.
I thought primordial was the elemental language.
It goes in levels. So basically, the best way to explain it is your thing to
They're like the elements are like dialects of primordial. I feel like.
So
Yeah.
Okay, just because I got primordial as a language from when I got elementals as a favorite anime, that's why I was confused.
Exactly. And so here's
language.
Think about it this way, to use World of Warcraft as a reference. All of the elementals that you see running around, like the fire elementals, like the those would speak primordial, and those are broken it's a broken combination of all of these different languages, but mainly theirs.
I see what you mean.
But the actual pristine language from their plane is something specific.
Would be like Ignin.
Okay, so they use primordial to like talk to each other across elements. Maybe. Yeah.
So
Kind of.
primordial would be like elemental common, essentially.
Good way to put it.
In a way. Okay.
Good way to put it.
I did not know that.
And then Ignin is like kind of like Elvish, and Terran is kind of like Dwarvish.
Speak elemental Dwarvish, guys.
And so you kind of glean that that's kind of the language that he's speaking, but you can't understand what he's saying. So like I said, you're 30 feet up in the stairwell. You hear this chanting and this soft glow coming down from it. It's a orangish amber. What would you like to do?
Approach. Stealth.
So anyway, I started blasting. No.
Cast magic missile into the
If-
darkness.
If you would like, it does strike unerringly. If you would like to make stealth checks, go for it.
I have disadvantage to stealth, so sorry guys.
Mm, I'd like to take a tentative. Oh, look at that! What a shame. I'd like to take a tentative step forward and
I
Boris,
can't
are
open
you not
that
at
for some reason.
disadvantage for
Torin,
stealth?
or sorry, what Torin? What were you saying?
is it possible for me to roll stealth and arcana to take a better look at the orb if
Isn't
I
it?
step closer?
Boris, if you're wearing plate like I am, then you should have to get
Yeah.
a disadvantage.
So from y'all's perspective, you
wait.
can't
That's what I get though. Oh wait.
from y'all's perspective, you can't really see anything because it's kind of like you're 30 feet up, and then once you get down, you have to enter another room, and you see the
Okay.
the glow from the room.
I get you.
Yeah.
Kaylee, I think Boris has magic.
However, if you want to
Yes.
make an Arcana check, please go for it. And sorry, I keep interrupting
Well, the
you guys.
magic might not be specific to making it no disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm just saying that just by default, I think he doesn't
There's no
have
way
the
to like
exact
set in your sheet that you've. Wait, it would tell you if your armor is on D&D
Yeah,
Beyond and
check your-
using that, it will tell you that you have disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
he has disadvantage on stealth. So when he rolls it, it should roll as a disadvantage.
Yeah, I think I rolled it out that way.
Yeah, and that's how it is. Your disadvantage
he
roll
rolled
was an
great
18.
either way.
Yes, he rolled great.
So fun. How do you have plus
Yeah.
freaking stealth? Damn.
So you can give me that Arcana whenever you want, Eric. But for the group roll of stealth, it's not as stealthy as you want it to be, but you do make it through. Now, yep. I'm gonna have to get rid of these dice already. Jesus Christ. That's
real
bad.
quick, I would like to burn a first level spell slot for primeval awareness.
Okay. And can you link that for me just so I'm sure?
My arcana check did really well, by the way.
Yes, it did. So
I'm a smart one.
I don't have it on Roll20, but I do have it on my D&D Beyond. I'll see if it's in the compendium.
I also would like to use my divine sense as I'm moving closer.
fiend, undead. Okay. What are you then?
Basically,
Okay.
I can detect evil.
Evil?
Yeah. Or good.
Okay.
Yeah, I think paladins do.
And what was it you were going for? What? I know it's on your sheet.
As an action, you can spend one ranger spell slot to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, element. Yeah, can sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of me, or within up to 6 miles if we're in favored terrain, which I'm pretty sure this is a mountain, so yes.
Okay.
Oh, it says 1 minute per level though, so it would take a minute for me to do that. I don't know if the party wants to wait.
You can always.
1 minute's not long.
Never mind.
All right, I cannot detect the number or direction or anything. I can't even detect how close I am, but I will be able to tell if there are any of these within 6 miles of me. I'll just have a feeling.
So yes, there are elementals within 6 miles of you. But there are none very close to you. Hira, you detect the presence of a singular entity or a singular evil entity in this room below you as you're approaching.
Okay.
And Torin, from your Arcana, what I was trying to get to is this language is very, very similar to the spell that you've heard before with the orb, but it is different. It is not the same spell. He's not trying to make an orb. You get from a few catchwords. It's a summoning spell.
That is something that the group should know.
So by this point, this conversation taking place, you guys are one floor or about 30 stairs above them, but
We can't see him yet, though.
you're starting to round the bend of the stairwell that you're starting to be able to see into the room, and you let's see. I'll bring you guys over to the map now.
Okay.
And can you see everything?
Yes.
It's a circle.
Can you see the two people?
You see 3 people.
Yes.
Okay, so pretend the third person isn't there at the moment.
What third person?
Thank you.
C2. What are you talking about?
There's no third person. He's fixed.
Yeah,
He's just a large serving tray.
just a large square. Just large square.
He's looking at
Yeah,
a
it's just a
box.
large. He's a box. What's in the box?
So you do notice these two tall human looking people in full armor. And let's see. Let me find them again. Here we go. Let's see. Aha. Shield and sword. Can you guys see that?
Yes. I
Yes.
can't believe I'm the one saying this, but they look like nerds.
Nerds.
And as you guys, or you can clear the box away now, but as you guys clear around the corner, you are able to actually see a hooded figure kneeling before a pile of ashes with a small bowl in his hand that he's kind of raising above. And as he's making this or casting this spell, his head seems to be engulfed in flames.
Oh my goodness.
That does not look good.
I like the goggles on the Eternal Flame Guardians.
Right? And
Smoke
so,
doesn't get in their eyes.
if I can, as you guys get to the final bend and start approaching, lining up against the doorway, I would like all of you to make me another stealth check, please.
Oh, I hope mine's better than it was before.
I actually roll.
7.
Oh, okay.
17,
I also
7,
15.
10, 11. So,
There's your good roll, John.
the
That's it. I'm done. Plateaued.
as Boris and Hera kind of land down on the flat floor off the stairwell, their armor kind of jingles a little bit and scrapes against, or Boris scrapes against the wall as a lot of you line up, and the Hera, looking into the room from your angle, you can see that one of the guards now is with shield raised approaching the doorway.
Fuck. Get ready to fight. I'm just gonna burst through and attack him before he can get to the door.
Okay, so I'll let you have your surprise round. Everyone else, roll me initiative, and while you do this, roll me roll an attack, please, and then I'll take your initiative.
I was at disadvantage, sorry. Oh, well, it was a good roll.
For me,
So that was my first attack.
And make sure you guys are clicking your tokens so it adjusts everything.
That was my second attack, and then here's Polar Master.
So when you move, you're able to make a single attack action and then your bonus action.
Okay.
If you're standing
Okay, so it's just gonna
still,
be the first one.
yes, the first one and your bonus action.
It's gonna be 11 damage, and then my bonus action was a 12. I don't know if that hit.
Let's see, it's against the first
He's surprised.
hit was sorry.
Wait, so
First
in
is a
surprise
hit.
rounds, is the enemy flat-footed, or do you
That
have
doesn't matter
advantage?
here. That's a D&D
Oh,
3.5
okay.
thing.
Yeah,
There's no
flat-footed
flat-footed.
is Pathfinder. So
Yeah.
So is there like advantage disadvantage thing for surprise rounds?
No, you just get a round before the actual.
Before initiative
Okay.
actually starts.
But they don't have like okay.
No, you just get to do a. So we'll say like you rolled the highest on the initiative, so you would be able to do a full round attack type thing, and then
No,
still
I know what
get
you're
your
talking
next
about. I
one.
just had it confused. I thought that maybe since it was a surprise round and they're not expecting it, you might have like advantage or something.
No, you just get
Because
that
that's
extra
in Pathfinder. In Pathfinder, you
Yeah.
get a little extra.
little extra. Oh
Okay.
wow!
That nat one initiative.
So surprise, you did something and
Forgot.
then needed to take a breather.
Here, forgot where she was.
Okay. So, as you storm in, Hira, you bring your halberd down, and you are able to get a nice cut across his sword arm. But he quickly brings up his shield and blocks the butt of your halberd. And that brings us to Wub. You hear the sounds of combat coming through the doorway. And you're still a few steps back. What would you like to do, sir?
I will move through and then
This is a I'm sorry to forget to describe it, but a lot of you are looking into a 20 by 20 chamber, cobblestone on all four sides with torch sconces on three of the walls, and like I said, the priest with his head engulfed in flames is still sitting at the far end of the room in front of a pile of ash, chanting hurriedly now.
I shoot the soldier guy. Is he within view of me? I can't tell.
Yes. So if the room is 20 by 20, it'd probably start here where you guys are out.
All right.
So let's see. Someone want to draw me a room real quick, please?
I have 5 more
Start
feet
it right
of
here.
movement. But okay, I shoot him.
How big of a room?
20 by 20. You shoot them.
Actually,
Which one are you shooting? This one down here?
1 second. Do I still have a bonus action?
Yes.
Then I will apply my hunter's mark to the one in the back, the soldier in the back.
Okay. This one here?
Yeah. And then I will go and shoot him. Oh, hey.
Yeah, I know. I'm moving them around because the size of the room is a lot bigger than I was expecting, so I'm just adjusting it. But yeah, that's more accurate.
So I got like almost the same exact rolls on both of those.
So is that a full round action? Because with 5e, you get only a single shot with after you move. If you're standing still, you get both shots.
My thing just says anytime I can take the attack action, I can take 2.
Yeah, no, that's his ability. His one action triggers 2.
Okay, yeah. Oh
You
yeah,
can
yeah.
attack twice
Rangers.
whenever you take the attack action on your turn.
Rangers are stupid. Let's see. 13 for both of them.
To hit.
It does not hit the heavily armored person. He raises his shield and deflects both crossbow bolts.
All right.
Is there any light in here?
Yes.
Priesthood's on fire.
Yeah, I mean, like other than them.
Speaking of, where is he now? I can't see him.
All the way in the corner in the dark.
All the way in the corner in the dark.
On fire in the dark.
I thought this room was 20 by 20.
Yeah. How? Let me run to him.
There you go.
Well, 20 feet by 20 feet or 20 spaces by 20 spaces?
20 feet by 20 feet.
Oh, well, 20 feet by 20 feet is
It's
4
tiny.
squares. Yeah.
Okay. Well then, yeah, we won't do it that small. But this is fine for size of, scope. This is absolutely fine. All right. So that ends Wub's turn, right? With both shots going off.
Yeah.
Torin.
Oh, okay. This is for the surprise round.
This is actual initiative because
Actual.
yes.
Good. Okay. I was about to say something silly.
Say it, please.
I was about to say I can't click my token, but then I realized I was still on the ruler section, which you can't grab. Okay, Torin is going to take his way into the room. Let's see, that was 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. Damn, I can't see the guy. How far away is he from me, the priest?
85 feet.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to toss a firebolt at the combatant engaged with Hira.
Throw it.
Fingers crossed. Hey.
18 to hit.
Not terrible.
18 hits.
Perfect.
And 13 fire damage.
Chew.
So, you are able to smack him in the gap between his shoulder and his arm guard, and severely burn the arm that Hira has sliced into. However, the burn doesn't seem to do as much damage as you are used to. It's some of the flame seems to be put out by the cloth on his arm.
Gotcha.
And now, or is that your turn? I'm sorry.
No, yeah, that's it.
I'm sorry, sir.
You're fine.
So, the priest in the back is going to continue chanting. However, he is going to pause from the line of incantation that he was in and cast another spell. And this burning red aura seems to erupt around him. And as it kind of seals him in this little burning dome, he goes back to casting his spell.
Throw the piss at him.
This big boy let's see his movement. He is going to charge at Hera and take a swing at him, or swing at her with his sword. Hachugi. Oof. Does a 7 hit?
No, sir.
So first strike misses.
Close though.
Does a 22 hit?
Oh, yes.
That's a bit closer.
Right. So that is going to be 9 damage as he brings his sword around for the second across you, and it kind of gashes into your cheek pretty deep, pretty severely.
Just made a draw angry.
The
Yep.
other guard or armored figure is going to step up into Torin's face and take 2 large swipes at him. 21
Mhm.
and then 13.
Beats it.
Ow.
Yeah, we'll see.
Magey boy. So, accumulatively, $12 damage. As he kind of does a X cross across your chest.
Who's that to again?
That was to Torin.
Oof.
Boris.
Wait, since they attacked him, would my sentinel activate?
Have you taken a reaction?
No.
Then it would activate.
You moved from here to there, it would have activated, wouldn't it?
Whenever he entered my reach or attacked another person next to me who wasn't me.
Yeah. So go ahead and take a sentinel strike.
I forget if
It's just 1.
an X. Yeah. Okay. Frick.
So he's able to bring up his shield and block the strike. I think it's only 1 strike, not 2, with Sentinel.
That was my X. That was my bonus action.
You already had a bonus action for your turn.
Oh, okay. I did.
Yeah, you only get 1 per turn.
Wasn't the surprise round was a different round though than this?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
it
but bonus-
is.
I thought bonus actions can
It
only be
will
done on your turn. This is a reaction, so it's just like a
Yes.
slice.
You're right on both parts. This is a new turn for you, Hera, so you do still have a bonus action, but Adram is right. You can only use bonus actions on your turn. Technically in combat.
But it is my reactive turn. We've done this before. Where I used my reaction to do the Halberd Polearm Master thing. It just means that I can't use my Polearm Master or any other extra attack on my actual turn.
That's a DM call, I guess. But just because we did it
Yeah.
before doesn't mean it's right.
I will, for the sake of DMing, I will go ahead and take the 5 damage from your. So you come across his shield with the tip of your halberd, and it does a large metal against metal scraping, and you bring your halberd up or the butt of your halberd and smack him into the shin.
Okay, I just can't use an extra action now. Later on for my own turn.
And that brings us to Boris.
Boris is charged in. Challenging. I'm screaming death challenges to these fiery bastards, and I'm gonna smash this guy here. I can't ping him. The guy that I'm diagonal to.
Okay.
I can't attack through here, I believe, so.
Yeah. All right. Smashy smash.
Smash. Ooh. I'll make sure that actually hits.
The 23 does hit.
23. Okay.
Very nice.
10 damage.
A small 10 slashing.
So, you bring your great axe down for the first strike, and he is able to bring up his shield to block the strike. But you bring it down so hard, you hear a small crack as your axe and his shield meet. And when he pulls, or when he kind of backs up a little bit, you see severe pain on his face.
Good one, Boris.
And do you have any?
Severe pain down.
My chest.
Do you have any other things you would like to do, Mr. Boris?
Get 2 attacks, but I believe that counts as the 2 that I did, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You still have a bonus action, technically.
Let me just check here. Okay, sorry. Just checking something over.
Looks like your only bonus actions are your 2-weapon
Yeah.
fighting and your second wind.
Yeah, so.
Okay. A
I'm
drum.
good.
Hey.
What you doing?
So I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast a hex.
Alright. On the one that you can see right here? Or technically
Yeah.
you can see him too.
Yeah, but I would move out as well. We'll say here-ish. And I will do some Eldritch Blasting.
Which
if
one
I
did you
may.
put the hex on?
What is the symbol on this guy here?
That's his
Is it
hunter.
nat?
That's a hunter mark.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I'll do it on. Let me redo this movement. I'm gonna move down here, and then I'll do it on this guy. The hex.
Okay.
And then
Eldritch Blast. First one.
oh Lord.
Oof.
Gee.
First one misses.
Yep. Second one. I need to stop using D&D Beyond to roll because my rolls suck off this.
Well, that 19 hits.
Oh my Lord. 1d10, I roll a 1.
Oof.
And then there's going to be a 1d6 on that as well.
So.
Okay, I'm done with the D&D Beyond. Nope.
8 damage.
That's bad.
And that brings
Don't-
us to
Don't count this, but I'm gonna click this button and just see what it would have done.
so that brings us to Wubba Lubba Kenai.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step, and then I'm gonna shoot him.
The one that you've hunters marked.
Yeah.
All right. Your 16 does not hit. Your 21 does.
Awesome. So it'll be 12 plus 1d6. So that's going to be 13, and then another d6 from my swarm. Hey!
Max damage. A bee gets all up in that.
And do you want to push up,
19 damage.
pull him?
No, I just did the bonus damage this time. The
Okay.
extra d6.
All right. And anything else?
Still have some movement.
I am actually going to disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Behind them.
Okay. That brings us to Hira.
Oh boy, it's my turn.
I almost did Hail of Thorns, but that means everybody within 5 feet would have had to do
Yeah.
a dexterity save.
I have things that
And
like
yeah.
strike
Wait,
fear
wait,
into people.
I take
It's
it
like
back.
everyone. So
Don't do the damage. I'm gonna get big.
So you're going to do your...
She's gonna She-Hulk.
Hell yeah. For the glory of Grayskull!
Oof. Boris and Torin both get knocked back just a little bit.
You couldn't have made me expand the other way? My bad, guys.
Here you go.
I'm fine with it. Let them charge me.
They
Whoa.
do they
got
get
they
attack
got
of
hit with the
opportunity?
booty.
I was gonna ask, how tall is the ceiling in here? Damn.
About 35 feet.
Oh,
Are you gonna climb me?
Guys, the good news is her booty and boobies grow too.
yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
I might
On the
climb.
bright
Oh
side,
my
you just
God.
got bumped back by a very bodacious booty.
Yeah,
If
that
we're
booty
being honest.
dropped.
Even I feel objectified. All right.
Dynamo
Listen,
actually
Listen,
starts
If
in
everyone
the
else,
butt
if
first.
anyone else could get huge, I'd say the same thing.
Dynamo actually makes your butt grow first. Little known fact.
Stunk. All the junk goes there first.
Hey, give me a toss that fucking flaming guy over there.
All right, so
Invented by a
Talk-
wizard.
you
named
dynamoed, and then
And now what?
That's my turn.
okay.
Oh.
Wait,
Means it's my
Yeah, it
turn.
sucks. I can't do anything else
Oh damn.
until next.
wait. Where was Wub on the initiative order again?
Who's low?
8.
Why is he on here
Number 8.
twice?
I was.
There
Yeah,
you
why
go.
don't I see?
I'm only
What?
on there once.
I don't
I
even
don't
see
see
me.
Boris
I don't even see me.
You might have to expand the turn
That's
order
because
thing.
you didn't
I
pull it
did.
on your token.
Oh. How did I fuck that up?
You have to click your token first on the map and then roll initiative.
Oh,
Although if you use D&D
Yeah.
Beyond only, maybe that didn't
See,
work.
did that not show up?
That showed up.
Yeah,
The number
Torin's
might have
initiative
gone
should have
up,
been 23. He got a nat 20 for his, or not Torin. Boris was. I think I was looking at the wrong guy. Yeah, Boris was 12.
Yeah.
Torin was 23.
There we go. Got it. All right. Does
Scrolled
everyone
up
see
too
it
high,
now?
my bad.
Fixed.
I do not see me on there, but I will go off when I'm told.
Okay. So then it is Torin at the moment.
Correct. Alright. So 5 steps or 5 footsteps are an action. In this, well, not like an action.
No,
but
there isn't. That's movement points.
Mm-hmm.
There's no
Alright.
5 steps. You guys are playing
then I'll
Pathfinder too much.
scramble away. It's all I do. I'm a Paizo man.
Yeah, that's no 5
I'm gonna
steps.
scramble away from my assailant towards a drum. Oh, wrong.
Oh.
Thank you very much. I can move.
That would
I
that
forget.
would be the attack of opportunity,
Yeah. and
unless
I
you
will,
use the disengage or whatever.
which I will not.
And he misses.
Well, I don't hear that very often. Alright, so 5, 10, 20, 25.
If only I was
The
doing
diagonals.
critical fumbles.
If only. Do diagonals count as just 5 feet for the first diagonal?
It should, yeah.
Okay, cool. Pathfinder and Starfinder diagonals are like incremental movement.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's how I counted it. Shit.
The first diagonal is 5, then the second diagonal is 10 feet. So you're doing 15 feet. of
Oh, I
2
guess because
squares.
technically
Oh,
you're
no.
making more distance. I
Oh,
guess that
that's
makes
not.
sense.
I was doing like instead of counting as 5 diagonal, I do 5. I count it like across. Like you have to do the zigzag like a
Yeah.
stairway pattern. That's how. I don't know. I've seen it go both ways. I like it better when it's just a straight 5 to go diagonal. That's
Yeah.
better.
Which I guess 5e does because you can set the movement in Roll20 to be Pathfinder or 3.5,
Oh.
and it'll change that. I see you testing it out on the thing. All right. So I still should I be able to see this fire robed priest?
Yes.
Okay. Is that on him?
Yes. It's right on him.
Okay. Shoot. I wanted to do something. It's still too far away. Well, that's unfortunate. Would it be an action to make an Arcana check to see what's up with his
That's
orb?
ridiculous.
What's up with the orb around him?
Yeah, I was asking if it'd be an action to use my Arcana check, or if that's just something that I can do.
I believe it's your action in combat.
Okay, we'll go with that. I will do that. Oh man, I'd like to glean some information.
So
If possible.
you've seen similar things happen in the Earth Cult where they've manipulated familiar spells to represent them a little bit more. So this is Mage Shield or Mage Armor.
Hmm.
Just their own adaptation of it.
Understood. Okay. That will complete my turn.
Flamehead's turn.
Often but not always. Okay. It's up to me. All right. So that is Torin. Flamehead's turn, yes. He is going to continue his mad chanting, and at the end, or for what seems like a few more seconds, and then after he kind of over enunciates a word that even in common loosely sounds like ignite. He dumps the contents of this chalice or burning chalice that he has in his hand on the ashes, and you see the ash or a large flame engulf the priest in its entire or his entirety.
Shit, somebody got
And
water?
he you immediately start smelling burning flesh, burning hair. He is screaming in sheer agony. However, a few moments later, or a few seconds later, after he stops screaming, he crumples to the floor, lifeless. However, still burning heavily.
A drum reaches into his chest and throws that keg of liquid he's had in a while. Mid through air, Hira reminds him that it's pure alcohol.
Pure grain alcohol into a fire. That sounds like a great idea.
Okay, so he's crumpled up. He appears to be dead.
Torin thinks things are going to go bad real quick.
I think things are going to go bad real quick too.
I think he's summoning something.
It is this guardian or this flame guardian's turn. And he is going to take 2 heavy slices at Hira's thighs, technically. That is a 22.
That hits.
And that one's a nat 20.
Oh,
Yikes.
my gosh.
Clearly, he's a thigh man.
Going down.
Just because you said so, you can see him bite his lip like underneath his
He's coming for that booty meat. Damn.
Yeah.
So it is.
Boy, I wanted to kill you. Now I'm gonna murder you.
It's 9 damage for the first strike, and then it is 15 damage for the second strike, the crit. So 24 damage total.
Damage is as meaty as the thighs.
And he seems to kind of clip or cut very close to one of your vein or arteries in your thighs.
You ain't looking too good.
There's a word for that one, but I can't remember what it is. Shit, if only my brother was here. He is. I'm not gonna get him though. My brother's an EMT if that didn't register.
So
He'd like this better.
the wounded one is going to tentatively and guarded kind of wearily of Hira kind of take a step to the side and then take 2 strikes at her again.
What's your health looking like here?
Not great.
12.
Wait. Did he move within range of me? Is that what just happened?
Yes, he did.
I'm gonna respond to that. I'm sorry.
That's fine. A 12 and a 15 to hit Hira.
Those miss.
Okay, so he misses, and Boris, go for it.
Superiority dice.
No
roll through?
Yep.
That
10.
roll went through. What is?
What are you doing?
I think that adds to my hit.
Yes, it does. You get to add an extra. Well, you used all of your superiority. Superiority.
I did.
You,
His first
mean
one
to
was
use-
a 1. His first in that.
so, do you
Gross.
want to use all 4 of them, or do you want to just use 1?
I would have only wanted to use one of them. So can we just do the 1 to the hit,
Yes.
which
So
should be rolling now.
It says 1 anyways. It says you can use your reaction, expend 1 superiority die,
Okay.
and make
Or
one
all of
attack
them.
against the creature.
mhm.
Yeah, I didn't mean to roll all those. I just hit the thing. Does a 16
OP,
hit?
you could use all of them at once, damn.
A
17? Well, it'd be a 17 because that would be the one on that, yeah. I'm
He
just gonna
can't.
roll that.
He
Just in
can't
case.
use all of them for the maneuver. If he was on his turn, he could use as many as he wanted. But the maneuver says to use one
Yeah.
superiority
But
die.
that's what I was saying. The OP is all shit if he could use it all at once.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Well,
why-
on
I
his
see why.
turn, he could dump
I
it.
see why I did it because I hit the. I think I hit the. Just for the point of doing it, let me see if I hit this thing. If it doesn't,
Okay, so here's what it is. You're using brace.
no, that went all 4. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And so
embrace.
yeah,
I'm.
there you go.
Go click brace, Tom,
Yeah, he just
and
did.
at the top it says
Thank you.
I did it. But at the top says the Beyond 20, and click that, and it'll
Okay.
do just the 1d8 like mine did.
Reaction embrace. Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, click on
And
brace so it pulls up that
and
menu
that
on the
rolls through.
side.
There
Yep.
you go. Nice. Max.
Okay, so we'll
Nice.
okay, now we're learning how this system works.
Thank you guys for walking me through this system.
All right, so you have an additional D8 to add to your damage of your attack
Okay.
if it hits.
If it
Okay.
hits, yep.
Yes.
So now you
If it
just roll
hits.
the normal hit, and then if you do hit, you get +8 on top of that, which is just dirty.
Did that roll through?
Yeah.
Yes.
16.
16
Wow.
does not hit.
Oh, oops.
Hmm.
Oh, it's all right, buddy.
Now you know.
Hey,
Now we know.
It's still a really cool thing that you can.
I'm just
It's
glad at least
basically
you're gonna
kind of
have
like a built-in sentinel.
how to respond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How often
And
do
also-
your superiority dice reset?
He gets what per short rest, and he gets 4 per short rest. You also have action surge as a fighter. You also got to remember that.
Wait, what was that?
You also have action surge as a fighter,
Oh yeah.
so that'll be prevalent on your turn, which it is.
And he gets the extra attack as well. Dirty.
I'm just gonna murder the shit out of this guy. I think.
So 2 attacks towards him.
Yeah, 2 attacks towards him.
Go for it. 26 hits.
Yeah, Tom, your action surge allows you to attack 4 times technically. 1 per short rest.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Jesus.
Jeez.
Because it's an
Yeah.
attack action and his full attack.
Action, yep.
28
triggers the
is a
extra.
crit. So grand total.
Smash him through this, dude.
Right
This
there.
one's-
So
20.
watching him or his companion slice through Hira and then him attempt to slice through Hira, Boris brings down his great axe
Great
with 2 clean cleaves. The first one severing his head from his shoulders, the second one severing his torso from his legs.
Oh, fuck.
And
Force the butcher indeed.
he falls to a lifeless mess on the floor. Drom, if you want to move your hex, please.
Yeah, I'll have to do it in as a bonus action.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's my turn. So it's a bonus action. I move my hex to the other guy,
Hexed.
and then
Dead. Let's see. Yep, he's
actually, you know
he's
what?
gone to heaven.
Here, how bad are you hurting? Like, can I see that she's hurting?
Yes,
Like
she is
badly?
bleeding from several places. There's a nice big gash on her
Alright.
cheek. There's 2 large gashes on her thighs.
Oof.
All right, then I will keep the
Ooh.
hex technically on the dead person still, and I will use my bonus action instead to do healing light.
Okay. Healing
Let's see
light
if
to
I can
Hira.
get this working.
You to touch your thighs.
Healing light is
Let's see if I
at range.
Yep. It's a feature. At first level, you gain the ability to channel celestial energy to heal wounds. You have a pool of d6s that you spend to fuel this healing. The number of dice in the pool equals 1 plus your warlock level.
Yeah,
As a
yeah.
bonus action, you can
I
heal
know. I
any
was just
creature you
saying.
can see within 60 feet of you.
I was just saying
Oh,
because
gotcha.
Wub was making a joke about it. He just wants to touch your thighs, and he's like, no,
Oh,
he can
no,
do it at
no.
range.
I don't
Yeah,
think a
it's
drum
at
could
range.
ever do that.
Yeah, I don't.
The drum's too proper and scared.
It's scared.
That's
I
the
was just
big
saying,
one.
yeah, proper. That's what it is.
Mostly proper, but yeah.
So bonus action, healing light. What's the d6, or how many d6s are you using, and what's the total?
I'm going to do 4.
4 d6s. Okay.
Wow.
Let's see if this works. Nope, that did not work. So I'll just roll it this way. I heal her for 15 as a bonus action.
So this sparkling purple light kind of comes or glows in Adram's eyes, and this shimmering purplish sheen kind of mists over Hira, and some of the wounds start to heal or close slightly. It almost looks like there's like stardust draped down over Hira for a moment, and then it just vanishes.
And then I'm going to turn my nice, happy, glowy eyes towards this bad guy.
Oh no.
And
Oh, that's
I'm
brutal.
going to... What?
What Boris just did, but go ahead, attack, please. Give me some damage, or give me some hits. Good God.
I guess I will just do some Eldritch Blasts, but I'm not going to use that. Hold on.
21 hits.
7 points of damage.
15 does not hit.
Not so good. All right. Of course, that's the one with 14. So 7. And then I'm going to prepare for doom and gloom to happen because I have a bad feeling about this.
Wub.
And I will move.
Eric.
What did I miss?
It's well, you know what time it is. It's
Tool
time to
time?
blast him. Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Oof. So this is going towards the one that is trying to carve up Hira?
Yeah, the one that is marked.
Ha. Okay, so 27 and 15 hit. Or I'm sorry, 27 and 21 both hit.
The second one was 21.
Yeah, no, I was looking at John's. So both hit. So that's
2 extra d6s because they both hit, and he's marked. Plus my swarm. I'm actually going to pull him away 15 feet.
Oh, you
but
dirty
I also
bastard.
No, I'm not going to use that yet. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to save my Fury of the Small, but I'm going to pull him back towards, let's see, 5, 10. Right there.
So as 2 crossbow or crossbow bolts sink into the back of this man standing in front of you, Hira, you see these faint ethereal wasps come flying in and sting him, and you hear the buzzing intensify as he is flung 15 feet away from you. I waited. I'm waiting.
Hira.
Okay.
Attack of opportunity.
All right. So
Attack of opportunity, Hira.
I'll grab him. I'm gonna hit him.
Shank him.
Your mic's not picking up all the time here either.
Fuck, get fucked, get fucked, get fucked!
So, following Boris's
I obliterate him.
following Boris's move or style.
I want to slice him in half from the head to his toes. Slice him right in half.
So you're able to bring your halberd up swiftly and with the point make a clean cut up from the groin through his face. He's not completely in half, but he is splayed or filleted open.
I do just want to say I just reread it and I didn't realize one of the changes was instead of it just moving somebody, they were supposed to make a strength save. That was my bad. I should have told you that.
Let's see.
I didn't know they get a chance
He
to make
failed.
a strength saving throw, and they have to beat 14.
He failed big time.
Well, there you go.
So you now have pieces of bodies laying around. And Hira, it is your turn now.
Alrighty.
Well, there's
I'm
nobody
gonna-
else in the room, right?
Other than that smoldering body.
Because the priest dude dead.
I'm gonna go check out his body, see what's
So
happening over
we're still in combat. So make sure you're using your movement speed. Now, if you want to use a full move action, you can get all the way over there, but that will be your turn.
I'm gonna use
Or, I'm sorry, double your movement speed is a full move action.
do I get more movement since I'm a large person? What's the movement? 35?
I would say it goes up to 40 because you're with a longer stride. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to look into that, but I'll say 40.
Do that, and then I'm going to do. Okay, I'm gonna restore some hit points to myself. So that's oh fuck math. I need my calculator.
I swear to God, if you come out and say like 9, I'm gonna lose it. just crazy math. Hold on, I need a calculator. I feel
Calculator.
9
Three.
points.
18. So I have 70 hit points, and I was at 53. So that's 18.
Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna use 18 for my little pool.
overflow just gets wasted. Just so you guys know.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Does it
Man,
go?
lay on hands pool
Well,
is always there.
I know that, but I'm saying it doesn't. Or if you're at, what's your max health? 83.
71. I can choose exactly how many hit points to restore to myself or anybody else.
Yeah, and that's an
I can
amazing.
pick.
That's an amazing thing that paladins could do. I'm just saying, if you healed somebody for 8 points and they only needed 2.
Oh
yeah. That's all I was saying. So.
Yeah, that's why I only healed her for the whatever. I didn't want to go over. I didn't know how low she was, so I chose 4. I also rolled like crap, but
To bring y'all's attention back to the smoldering pile in the or corpse in the center of the room, as you guys were dispatching the last two or the two guardians, the crackling and the flame has gotten brighter and bigger, and the corpse begins to rise. And you notice that all the flesh has been burned off, so all that's left at the base of this creature is a skeletal figure, and it rises to its head is bowing at the ceiling. You can guess it's supposed to be about 40 feet tall. And this creature, arises from the smoldering mess of what once was this priest.
Can we just shut the door and leave?
And just for you guys, here you go.
Oh my
Pretty.
goodness.
Hey.
Very pretty.
Can we dump? Oh, fuck.
Too bad I don't get any attacker damage bonuses to favored enemies. It's just bonuses to track them and know things.
So, this, as it kind of awakens and begins to roar to life, the room intensifies with heat, and the entire room is now completely lit. And it is slowly going to not somber, but like make its way over and stand in front of Hira. Coming to the first threat it sees, and
Is this a new turn order?
No, we are going on the same initiative order that we were rolling before.
I meant like, is this a new round?
Yes.
Since I was at the bottom, so I have another attack of opportunity that I can use, a reaction.
Yes. You do.
Low AC for this fire elemental? Yeah.
Wait, I can't do that unless I actually hit. Never mind.
So, as you swing your halberd through, it parts the flames in its chest a little bit, and then it closes back almost like it did nothing.
Guys, don't worry. Once we get back to my turn at the bottom of the turn order, I got this.
Of course.
I have a little trick up my sleeve, not gonna lie.
I also
Very
let's see.
strong.
I completely forgot about an ability that I have.
So
Damn it.
as you make your attack, your halberd flashes a flame, and the fire like kind of travels down the spine of your or the handle of your halberd, and you take 2 points of fire damage. But it did not strike him completely.
Yeah. You're melee fighting a bonfire, buddy.
Let's see.
It was a reaction.
I know.
He started coming at me. I go, fuck.
So, let me do his turn real quick. Does a 26 and a 17 hit?
26 hits.
Okay.
Here's getting the heat this time.
So that is going to be
They're so
12.
mad at me.
15 points of fire damage as it wraps its arm or long burning arms around you and kind of squeezes you tight and then lets go.
Give me a hug.
Torin.
Guys, he's just lonely.
I'm gonna reach for my scroll case and pull out a scroll that I was given before. Snillock's Snowball Swarm.
Oh,
Snowballs.
okay.
Yeah. Not sure how casting from spells works, or casting from scrolls works. Do you have to make an Arcana check to cast from a scroll?
Let's see.
I believe it is, but I'm looking it up real quick.
Okay.
Casting a spell by reading the scroll requires the spell's normal casting time. Once the spell is cast, the words on the scroll fade and it crumbles to dust. If the casting is interrupted, the scroll is lost.
Okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't really
So
require
you
anything.
treat it just like using it. Yeah, you treat it just like a normal spell, but if it's interrupted for whatever reason, it you lose it.
Yep.
Gotcha. And does the DC for the scroll
Uh,
just
Takes
scale
you.
with mine?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So that means that a flurry of magic snowballs is going to erupt from above the elemental.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, every creature in a 5-foot radius sphere centered on the point has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Awesome. Well, I get a +4 to my dexterity. Because I have bam.
Okay.
Well, hopefully it helps, or else it's gonna get 3d6 cold damage.
What was it? What was the DC?
Frickin'
It's 15 is
12.
my spell
got
DC.
I got a 12.
I rolled a natural 19 on the die.
Alright, so he
Fuck
takes
me.
half cold damage from 3d8.
Thanks,
Which
buddy.
I think I have to roll it the old-fashioned way.
Okay.
Get
For the greater
freaking
good,
murked.
hero.
Couldn't you technically cast it like behind him, so like she doesn't get hit?
I want it directly on him.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm already full health.
Well, if he's that big, technically 5 feet would be to where he is. He's 10
that's
feet
true.
around.
So
Yeah.
as these
So she wouldn't
snowballs
have to-
rain over this massive creature, steam erupts around him, and you hear a whole bunch of hissing as the water quickly evaporates. And this, in this weird language that you guys are growing a little bit more familiar with, it screams something. And Torin, is there anything else you want to do?
Shove it, flame tongue, and then I'm gonna move. And that's my turn.
Boris, it is your turn.
Goodbye, scroll.
It was worth it. That was great.
Running straight into a fire is never a good idea, but I think I have no other choice.
Oh my god. Good luck, bud.
You might have to double move.
You're gonna get really warm.
Really fast.
Yeah, but he's used to it.
The
You should have
forge.
fire resistance.
Oh, okay. Give me
What's your
the
movement?
If you take a full like turn action to sprint to him, you can make it to him. You just can't do anything else.
Oh, okay. I figured out how to do the ruler. Okay.
Yeah.
I think
What's your
it's-
movement? 30?
Yeah, 30. Some are
Everybody's help.
around here. Oh my god, I can't pick them up.
You have to go back to the arrow
Now you click back on the pointer.
at the top.
Yeah.
You're gonna end up like directly next to me, like here.
Or you
Here.
can, or you can land
You
where you
could
did.
be, but then try to flank him to get advantage. You guys need it up close.
Any-
Yeah, I ended up here. I just got into here. I don't
Okay.
think there's anything else.
That'll bring us to a drum. Drum.
All right. All right. I'm gonna switch my hex onto this bad boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Can I get an oh yeah?
Ooh woo.
And then
Yeah.
I'm going to. Yeah, I guess I'll just try the Eldritch Blast thing. Does a 25 hit?
It does.
So 15 points of damage plus the d6. There we go, 19 points. And then I'm going to hit again. Hopefully. Does a
26.
26 hit?
It does.
And then, 2. So 27 points of damage
Done.
on our boy there.
That's
And
a big ass hit.
as these two eldritch ball or blasts make contact with the creature, it seems to do a large amount of damage to it as the flames kind of disperse in the areas that they hit, but they quickly reform, and he turns his eyes over to in the direction of a drum, or you could see the skeleton inside of the creature move or look at a drum.
Okay. And then obviously he sees that. So he's going to back up here. He got to get through Hira first.
Wubba lubba kenai.
All right, I am going to. I'm going to move over here. I'm going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to move my Hunter's Mark to Flame Boy. And then I'm going to shoot him.
Hunter's marking moving, and then shoot. $28 hits. 26
Good hit.
hits. 23
Nice.
damage at the moment. 29, 30 damage. Wow.
And then I'm going to add another 6 from my Swarm. I don't know why it rolled twice. Take the 5. That was the first one. And then I'm also going to add my Fury of the Small, just cuz. So that'll be another extra 6.
Okay. So
that's 14, 9, 6, 1, 5, 6.
as your two bolts and your swarms fly towards the elemental, and they make contact with the flames, the bolts, even though they're made out of iron, they seem to nearly melt away, but you do hear the sound of clinking metal against stone. You assume that both of your bolts went straight through it, and your swarms kind of poof as they make contact, and then poof back at your side. He does screech as if he does, or as if damage has been dealt. But not as much as you're used to with that kind of accurate shot. Or those two accurate shots. All right. So I believe that is Hira's turn. And in close proximity, you take 4 points of fire damage at the start of your turn. And then it is your turn.
I cast Channel Divinity, and I'm going to abjure the extra planar. So he has to make a Wisdom saving throw. Let me go check what the DC is.
So it's a will save?
Wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom will. Essentially the same thing. And what's the DC?
Checking.
Should be on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I'm looking. It's not saying.
Your spell DC or your save DC is 15.
Okay.
It's at the top of, like, if you go onto your D&D Beyond sheet, click spells, it's up at the very top.
Okay.
Yeah, so 15, and he succeeded in passing the
Okay.
save, so what happens?
On a fail. Oh. I think nothing happens. That's fun.
Okay.
What a shame.
So that is your action, right?
Yes.
Right. Anything left?
I can use bonus action. But I don't think Polar Master is gonna do anything. And I can't do any of my smites without having hit him first, so no.
Okay.
Did you want to try to move? You'll get the attack of opportunity, but at least not be right on.
I have a really big, so I can just step away like that.
Yeah, your reach is greater than his with your halberd.
Can I move further?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but wouldn't that
Okay.
still incur an attack of opportunity?
Because he's still within my reach. I don't get an attack of opportunity on him until he leaves my reach.
No, from the fire elemental.
From fire elemental, because you're
Oh no.
leaving his.
Oh yeah, but if I'm leaving his reach, wouldn't it? I don't.
If I
don't
remember
wanna
right,
do that.
wasn't-
Fuck, I'm staying here.
It wasn't Pathfinder if the reach or if your reach is greater than it, then it doesn't incur.
Guys, that's Pathfinder.
I realize that, but that's what I'm going
That's
off of.
Pathfinder.
No, it's
Just
not.
in Pathfinder, people that use reach weapons
Well,
can
let's
attack
go with
stuff
that.
right up next to them.
Oh, okay.
In
Let's-
5e, I believe if you leave the engaged, like the actual thing, then it incurs the attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Okay.
Which also makes they both
The
make
reason why
sense.
Pathfinder has all those rules is because you can do your little 5-foot steps and all that other stuff. That
And it's
dance.
just a better system.
Then why are we playing this right now?
Because Kyle likes to DM 5e, because it's easy.
Uh-huh. Yep, that's actually the exact reason. I prefer
It's
playing.
not a bad reason either.
Yeah, I prefer playing Pathfinder, but DMing 5e is much easier.
Yes.
Hmm.
It is the
So a
accessible.
little bit of
easy
Pathfinder
approach.
I've experienced. I don't like it.
Oh, you need to let Eric DM for you, man.
There's a
It is
lot-
beautiful.
like-
I could show you a
Put it on
world
Pathfinder, and I love it. I like it
It's
better than
that
5e. It
shining,
makes it so much
shimmering
easier. Like you can
splendor.
customize it so much more. You can customize the gameplay better.
That's you, isn't it?
Probably.
It was my first time ever playing it.
Yeah, so
Oh yeah,
First
first
time
time
I-
can be overwhelming.
First time
definitely.
I ever
First time
played.
playing
Yeah.
my first time playing any of these games ever, I played Pathfinder. I was like 14, so I was a little overwhelmed.
In Cthulhu, we call that
Well-
operator error.
Well, yeah, like I think I was well, it didn't help that I didn't just pick like a normal core class either. I was a
That's true.
hunter.
Mm.
I had to like balance a pet and this and that, and certain things could apply to certain things, and
Mm-hmm.
it was a cluster.
Okay.
Paladin.
So, it is Mr. Elemental's turn, and he will still try to make two hardy claw or arm smashes at Hera. And it seems this roll was not his lucky day. So I can just go ahead and say they miss. And that
Hero, watch out.
Fire flailing around, screaming nonsense. We don't understand it.
and it's screaming and in a language that is very hard to understand. Torin.
Not a lick of sense.
I don't understand what you are, so I'm afraid
You mean
of
you don't speak fire?
You don't
Take
speak Ignan?
this. I'm going to take out my trusty little bell
Can I yell at him in Terran? Maybe it'll
and ring
confuse
it at
him.
him.
You're gonna ring. Oh God, Toll the
I'm
Dead.
casting Toll the Dead.
Oh.
That will take a wisdom saving throw.
That's a natural 20.
Oh man.
So he takes half?
Nothing.
No wait. Yeah, nothing.
Toll the Dead gives that extra if he's got damaged, but you have to still hit him.
Yeah, it's a saver suck.
Mm.
And that
Yeah.
sucks.
But that
Any,
saucy 1d12 is pretty good for a cantrip.
anything else for you, Mr. Torin?
Burn it with fire. Oh.
I'll just
Kill
move
it
a
with
little-
fire.
Grab his fireballs and then use them against him.
I had
Yeah,
the
really,
idea.
What happens if you?
Well, I'm not gonna find out.
What, grabbing his balls? Yeah, don't do that.
Wait, can
Yeah,
I?
I mean-
Fire,
I
fire. He
realized.
probably has.
I realized
that
there's a
wasn't-
bonus action I could have done.
Keegan's eye says, "Too bad."
Yeah, sucks to suck. It's okay. It's almost my turn again.
Yeah, there's only
Torin,
6 people.
anything else?
Little movement here.
All right. And that'll bring us
I don't
to
see Boris in the
Mr.
corner.
Boris.
Sometimes you gotta fight fire with axes. We're
I don't
doing
get
this.
Thomas, get in flanking.
Wait. What? I thought I
You
was
can.
flanking.
No, flanking. You have to be across from the person.
Yeah, you have to make a diagonal through them.
Oh, okay. So I'm diagonal with her. I thought I would be off to the side. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's with my movement.
Now
Yeah.
you swing at advantage.
Now I swing at advantage. Excellent.
So hold shift when you click the hit
You should
button.
say excellent.
Excellent.
It's not worth
Uh,
the haxel.
I am going to
Pretty good.
also use my
Hmm. Action surge. Oh God.
4 attacks at advantage. Keegan. You.
Oh fuck!
So 26 hits for 13.
get back over here. Where'd that go?
Next hit.
And then roll. Oh,
Stay
that's because I didn't have to die.
22 hits. Okay. Next roll. 21 hits. Next roll. Fuck fighters! 16 hits.
Oh my goodness.
God damn it. So
I do
if
declare.
if everything would have hit, like everything was full damage, 13, 26, 37, and then 46. 46 damage off of that one turn.
You're making Keith upset.
He still has a bonus action.
Using action surge is your bonus action.
No. Yeah, I know.
So you unleash a flurry of 4 maddened strikes, and you make clean hits. However, it doesn't do as much damage as you were thinking that it would. However, it is screaming in this language. And you guys are starting to be able to make out that what he's chanting over and over again is the Ignan word for burn. And seeing as you are now in melee, I also need you to take 8 points of fire damage.
All right.
That's just gonna piss him off.
That's what we're hoping for.
I'm so glad you're not a barbarian. Fuck. Actually, no. I wish you were a barbarian now. A drum.
All right. I'm gonna use my bonus action to just take 5 damage off of this guy because of maddening hex.
Okay.
Then I'm going to move over here so that I'm not giving that guy partial cover. Because Hira is ginormous. And I'm going to shoot some Eldritch Blasts at him. Hopefully hit.
14 hits. 10 does not.
10. And the hex on the first one. Oh, come on. So 9 points of damage. Plus the 5 from before.
So, with this Eldritch Blast, you aim it kind of towards the base of the elemental where the skeleton is, and the amount of fire that's dispersed was greater than the last hit. The last time you hit it. And you're able to actually start seeing some cracks form in the bones of the skeleton underneath. And the phrase that it keeps chanting over and over again changes from a single word chant into a few more words, one of them being burn. Is that end Adram's turn?
Yeah.
Wub.
All right.
Swear to God. Don't you do it.
He's going to do it.
Well, I was gonna Hail of Thorns, but Boris kind of got in the way of that, so I'm gonna just shoot him.
Shoot.
Good. Glad Boris is there.
Critical hit.
Fuck.
Oh, close. 25.
Okay, 25 hits, 17 hits.
Does he get the bee stings?
And
Buzz,
8
buzz.
8 extra damage of bee stings, so grand total
Come on.
16,
Let me do something.
24.
Don't let me just be the freaking meat sack.
No, you're the meat shield. You're doing great.
The best meat shield around.
So
no one else really has
Let me
gotten
get
any
the gun. Look,
damage.
come on. I'm gonna do something cool.
following what you saw from a drum, Wub, you aim at the skeleton and you're able to sink 2 crossbow bolts into the skeleton. However, the fire is or the screaming gets louder and incoherent. And Hira, this large creature that meets you at eye level, or still is towering above you, it is staring down at you now, almost enraged.
That didn't do any of the damage though.
And at the start of your turn, you feel, or both you and Boris feel the heat from emitting from this elemental grow, and so both of you take 5 points more of fire damage. And Hira, it is now your turn.
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Magic Weapon on my halberd.
Okay, so
And then I'm going to proceed to make my 2 attacks.
okay. First one at 23 hits.
Oopsies. And add to
26
the hit damage, it's +1 point. So that's going to be 2 extra damage points. And then I have my Divine Dynamo extra damage. So that's 6 extra points overall.
Okay. So, golf swinging it, you broadside this, or you swing through the elemental with your halberd, and smack the side of this skeleton, shattering it into a bunch of pieces. And the skeleton kind of flings out in a million pieces. Adram and Wub both kind of have to get out of the way a little bit to duck out of the way, or out of the way of falling bone shards. And as this fight, or the elemental, kind of spins even hotter and hotter in its death thralls, I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw. Hira and Boris and Torin, all of y'all's are at disadvantage because of your proximity.
I am not playing this game any longer.
Ah! That's a +4.
Damn.
So I've been at 26.
You
Hold on,
lost.
let me see the
7.
range. Hold on, let me see the range on my protection. Is 10 feet. Looks like it.
No one would get it.
Yeah, it doesn't quite reach anybody. Sorry, guys.
Hey, it's
Goodbye,
all right.
everyone. I'll remember you all in therapy.
I think I still have it, roll.
Bro, we rolled like the same thing, except mine's worse.
Oops. Come on, Kyle. Do it. Kill me. Better make it hurt.
So
Kill me in one shot.
Torin
Oh, bullshit.
and John failed, or Adram failed their saves, so they take 21 fire damage. All of you that succeeded your save with a DC 18 and above, so Hira and Wub, you take half.
I see we're
21.
So close.
So it'll be 10.
Man.
Oh, so yeah,
That-
Boris would take the full 21 as well.
Oh, I would.
Yes, because the DC was 18.
And I ended up with a 17. Is that what that was?
Yes,
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
you rolled at disadvantage.
So you roll the 2, but you get the least. The worst one.
And after the room is ignited, essentially in flame, or engulfed in flame, for a split moment, and all of you receive some pretty nasty burns, there's nothing but a smoldering ash pile again in the in between Hira and Boris.
All right.
I'm taking this fucking ash with me.
Ugh. I'd imagine Torin blown back.
A few
I
feet,
am.
yeah.
I'm gonna keep prone. I'm not gonna move.
I'm gonna kind
All
of
the-
call out. Is everyone okay?
Not really.
I'll get there.
All
I'm gonna
the
wave my hand a little bit.
all the blood that all the blood from the severed head that I poured all over my armor and my face and everything.
It's kind of like baked on now.
It's like baked on, but it somehow managed to
Going
kept all my facial hair from burning off.
I'm gonna take 1 minute to retrieve half of the
Dude, you're wearing
bullets that I shot.
Go for it.
You're wearing that like the metal helm or whatever. You've got to be freaking roasting in there.
Yeah, I'm not having a good time. I want to get out of here.
I'm wearing plate as well. I'm fucking roasting to death too.
Straight up
Yeah.
not having a good time, boys.
Yeah, but both of you guys wearing metal. There are some parts of your skin that are kind of like blistered from the where the small pieces of metal would be touching skin. I know you'd be wearing like a shirt or something underneath it, but
I feel like it might burn. It might hurt a little through the shirt, but yeah.
It definitely hurt a little through the shirt, just like you can still get sunburn while you're wearing a shirt. You just have to.
And you guys thought I was crazy covering myself with the blood of that guy. Jeez.
Torin, can you check the elemental to see if you can find anything important on him? I think we should leave.
He's playing dead over there.
Not playing dead, I'm resting.
He responded. I think we should check these bodies, check the area, and then get out of here.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna stumble to my feet and hobble over to the ash pile.
Here is fucking limping like hell. She's using her halberd to
who's
like
hurting the
prop
most?
herself up.
Who's hurting the most?
I'd take a
I'm
wild
hurting
guess and
I'm hurting
say
pretty fucked.
me, actually.
Probably near.
Probably Torin or Hira. I'm not doing so great.
I'm sitting at 9 out of 44.
Oh no! You don't... Yeah, definitely
Alright,
Torn.
so
I'm gonna use the rest of my healing hands pools to give you. I think I can give you 7 back, and then with healing
Anything's
hand,
appreciated at this point.
I can give you 6, so you can take 13 hit points back.
Your breathing is much easier now, Torin.
Bless you.
what's your health at now? 30?
22 out of 44. I'm pretty good at halfway.
And Boris, do you feel
I'm
like
at
you're...
about half as well. I don't know where Boris is at.
I'm under half, but yeah.
So I'm gonna give
You can heal
2d6.
Boris.
2d6 to Boris coming at you.
That's almost what you gave to me with a 46.
Yeah. And then I will give 1d6 to Hira. Yikes.
While I'm sifting through this ash with one hand, I'm gonna uncork that blue vial I got earlier and down the contents.
Okay, so
2d4 plus 2.
it is 2d4 plus 4.
Oh, plus 4.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, I'll take it.
Do we want to let's check this area over and maybe take a short rest outside. Like kind of clear a little bit and recoup.
Can we just make camp take a long rest?
Yeah, a real long rest.
It's like not even afternoon probably.
It's about
fucking nap after that.
It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon now, and
Torn and Boris will agree.
I'm calling it nap time. It's a siesta here. But
it hasn't even been half a day.
If anything, I say we get out of here. And
I can't believe that healing. You rolled 2d4. You rolled a 1 for both 4s.
Yeah. Very nice. Should I roll Arcana or anything while I'm sifting through this pile?
yeah. You can roll me Arcana.
Okay. It's my default because it's got the biggest bonus.
Yeah.
I want the big number. Hey.
So, shifting through this, you know that it has the only magical properties you can like glean from it is this is ash that was used in a massive spell. However, kind of sifting through a little bit of it, you're able to find what looks to be a unburnt human toe.
Weird.
Oh, a prize for Boris.
So you can, with your Arcana, you glean that, and from the information that you've gathered from the rest of your party, it seems like the bonfire of burning corpses that they were doing was to collect a certain ash for a certain spell.
I'm gonna look at Boris and think fast. And toss him the toe.
We're keeping this thing. Victory prize.
There you go. That's your lucky toe now, Boris.
His new project is to make a necklace out of toes.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
man.
is our. This is our.
Oh, you can
our-
make a necklace out of toe bones.
Yeah. This is our lucky toe.
I don't want to talk about necklaces or like appendages because I had too much of that shit when I ran through Rune Lords.
Yeah, we had a character that did what? Goblin ears?
Okay, we had
Wow.
goblin ears.
So
we
you had like a penis
Wait, no,
cloak
go through this.
or
Yeah,
a foreskin cloak.
we had an orc who took goblin ears, and he got a ton of them in the glassworks. We had a goblin at the end of the campaign who was sort of kept in line by by getting fed dragon knuckles. We had a character who collected. We had two characters that collected foreskin.
You need new friends, buddy.
Yes, this was a thing.
and you
Just
also
strange.
had your gnome or cleric. I was so short, and those giants were.
It was love at first sight for Vanity.
Nah, Poshmet was Banley's first love.
So we all need to start collecting something, huh?
So, I will to go ahead and just end the session real quick, or in just a second. I'll like all of you to make me investigation checks just real quick to look around the room.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
Tell me, Kyle, what do I see with my wizard eyes?
So, Wub, Hira, and Torin notice that the three candle or torch sconces on the walls look a little weird. And Torin is the one that points out that they look like levers. So
Those look like levers
Hira
and are odd looking.
Tell them to stay.
Wub unfortunately has a hard time reaching them. So
Fucking racist.
Boris and
Racist ass levers.
I'll say just Torin and you grab the center one, and either a Adram or Boris grabs the one on the left or on the bottom.
Sure.
And as you pull,
I'm gonna have to file a complaint with the adventuring group's HR.
torch sconce is too high on the wall.
Yeah, this discriminatory dungeon making.
Build it with take it up with the dungeon building union.
I know exactly who you can talk to. They'll get back to you in about 6 to 8 months. So the three of you pull these torch levers at the same time, and a small little 4x8 chamber just opens up, and there is a desk with yet again a whole mess of paperwork and a chest sitting underneath it.
Wait, so every time this guy wanted to access his office, he had to grab like 3 idiots and be like, "Hey, pull these levers." That's funny to think about.
I mean, that's kind of the way.
He had guards. The 2 guards would pull 2 of them and then stay outside, and then he'd go inside.
You accidentally
Where's
break
the
one of your
room?
bobby pins trying to unlock it.
Where is it in the south?
You see the wall where Torin is? It's a door right
Uh-huh.
here. It's a door right here, essentially. You would not be able to squeeze through it.
Break it?
It's like a
Break
stone.
it?
It's not an actual door. It's like a stone barn door that just moved,
Oh,
and so it's like
okay.
stone slabs on either wall, either side. It'd be very painful for you to try to
break
shove
it?
your through. If you want to try to break through stone, go for it. The DC's gonna be really high. Roll with advantage. It's a strength check. Okay, so as Wub, you're trying to unlock it, you break a thieves tool, you just start hearing clanging on the wall behind you as Hira is just trying to break through this cobblestone so she could fit through. And you seem actually rather successful at it. And
Until her halberd breaks in half, because it's not meant for that type of work.
it's a divine halberd.
Using the halberd. I'm just using brute strength.
I highly doubt any god made this wooden halberd.
I did.
He made you a bad
So
halberd.
here's a question.
I have a fancy
Keegan,
one. It's
Yes?
got like tier stuff on it.
can I summon an unseen servant on the inside of that wall? On the other side of the wall? Since we know it's a room?
I mean, you can if
Or
you
inside the
inside
the chest?
or inside the chest. No, he has to be able to fit. It has to be like a man-sized compartment. But you can summon him inside the room, but you could also just walk in the room. It is open. However, here it
Yeah.
is trying to chop down the doorway.
Yeah.
I
don't
was
know,
trying to
she's
get into the
chop down
room.
door.
Just shrink.
No, I think the problem is
Oh, I
you
thought.
were talking about
I
the door,
wo-
and then Wubba rolled the thieves' tools. Thieves' tools was rolled
Yeah, he
because
was
of the
trying to.
chest.
Yes.
The chest that he
Yeah, I'm
mentioned.
opening
I
the
thought he was
chest,
trying
man.
to-
Yeah, the door was
I thought he
open
was
by the
trying to
lever.
I thought he
No.
was trying to open the door. Okay, forget all that. Then I would just shrink and go through. I'm not an idiot. I thought that
No,
we were
this
trying to like
happened.
get
No, this
into the
happened.
room.
We watched it.
I thought
This
the room was
happened.
locked.
No, I wanted to.
I
We
thought
watched you trying to
it's
bust through the stone wall.
We
This
watched-
happened.
we watched
We're
we
not
watched Hero
reneging
walk.
on this.
We watched Hero walk into the wall like I'm going through this door.
She just pissed. So as much as Wubba was pissed that the sconces were too high, she's pissed that she can't fit into the room, so she just starts beating on the door
No,
to try to
I
make
literally-
a room
That's
for
what
her.
I thought was going on. Like I thought
the
she was
door
just
was
like
fucking closed.
fixated on going in that door big, and I'm like, bro, just shrink down.
Yeah, that's why I was narrating it.
Trying to unlock the door.
That's why I was narrating
I
it like
remember-
that. I'm sorry. I should have been more clear.
So good.
I thought that you were trying to unlock the door. I thought we were
Mm-mm.
trying to get into the room.
No.
Well, we just
I understood what was going on. Don't worry.
Okay,
No,
I'm
I
gonna-
would not have done that. I take it back. I'm
I-
retconning it all.
we synced it. I watched it. It happened. It's on
identify
the stream.
the
Kyle got it.
Make me smaller, Keegan. Make me normal size.
chest. Is the chest the same thing like the other one?
Nope.
I
It is
identify
just a regular old lock. He just
McAllky's chat, you can vouch for me. She done it. She said it.
but yeah, so it's just a regular old lock there, but you do sense a item inside of it. And go ahead.
Does anyone else have proficiency in thieves' tools to unlock it?
I mean, he can keep trying. He just rolled low enough that it broke one, and he's got multiples of them, like one bobby pin or little lock pick.
Yeah.
Can I
And then I was
check-
fixated on
can I
watching
check the
Hero
desk?
trying to smash to the wall.
Yeah.
Can I check the desk for a key?
Sure. Roll me investigation for it.
Now you're thinking.
Why the F did I use roll freaking D&D Beyond? Son of a bitch.
So again, Wub, you're having a little bit of trouble getting it unlocked, but this time you don't break anything. Adram, you find more what looks to be more ledgers, a couple journals, And once again, more correspondence letters.
Search the priest.
That priest is gone. I should take him off the map. I'm sorry, because
He's the
he was
skeleton.
yeah, he was the skeleton before Hero smattered or
He left
splattered
no
him.
No possessions.
Now he's Boris's lucky toe.
Actually, that was something else. That was someone else.
Oh my god.
That was one of the
Really
ritual
no
sacrifices that didn't burn all the way.
That's
Let's say
weird.
that the room is actually to the south, so I can draw some stuff. Everyone come down south.
Okay, fine. And draw some rubble right
Fear of
here.
the mind. Stop drawing on the fucking map.
Nah, we're good. I like it on, or it does help a little bit, but it's fun. But
So the guy doesn't leave behind any possessions or anything.
it burned away. It was all engulfed in flame.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was trying to ask.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna check this body that I moved up next to, because I don't really.
Okay. So you do find.
I had another question too, but I forgot it because of the fucking drawing.
So with the one body that's up there, that was cleaved in two by or flayed open by Hera. The armor is no use. You do find some satchels on his side. Most of them just contain like small personal items. A few about 10 gold worth of coins.
10 golden coins. I'll grab those. Seems like everything else has been pretty much cleaved through, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else of use. What sort of weapon does this guy have on him, by the way? Anything? Or is it?
It is a steel or a well crafted short sword. And you do notice a particular marking on it that's similar.
I'd like to take that with me.
And that mark that you've seen is from the Feathergale Spire.
Oh,
Oh.
I definitely would like to take that with me.
I mean, some of the sacrifices were from there, or does that mean some of the cultists were from there?
Cliffhanger. But yeah, to also get done with it, it takes Wub a fair amount of time, but he is able to get into the chest. And inside is a horrifying sight. It is
What's in the box?
a
Oh no.
severely dismembered corpse.
Hey, we have one just like that.
Chopped into tiny little pieces and shoved into this box.
Is there a face?
The skull, as you kind of sort through it, you pull up the head, and its face has been removed.
Yay!
And there's no face inside the actual box.
Nope.
A face off.
Does it have is it missing a toe?
It is not.
Can you draw the
Does it
skull
look like
for
a
me,
male or
Drum?
female?
I'll visualize it better if one of you draws it for me.
Don't be a smartass.
Hey, Wub, don't get so angry, okay? I got you though.
I really would though.
I'm gonna do the old like RuneScape skull just for you, buddy.
That's the only kind.
Is it like missing a couple teeth?
Hmm.
And that is where we shall call it for the evening.
actually lived.
You lived.
Surprisingly.
Boris is officially making it a statement that I don't think we should return to Feathergale Spire anytime soon. If these fire guards had a sword of theirs, what's the chance that he just like, I don't know, happened upon one of their weapons, tried to kill us with it?
Who has the sword right now?
I do.
Noise.
Fancy
Nice.
sword?
It's
Mhm.
Well,
pretty nice short sword.
what was this area before? It was not meant to be what these people are. They seem to have taken it
It was
over.
a Scarlet Hall. It's in the
Um,
name. It was a hall and it was
Hey.
scarlet.
I
It's
can make a history check.
go for it.
Haha. Let's ace it, please. Eh.
Hey, that's a pretty nice roll, I would say.
Oh, damn it.
Well, Adram, this place actually used to be. I guess that's where I'll pick up next time.
Yes.
So
Believe it or not, this place used to be.
the tower that
Next
once
time on Dragon Ball Z.
yeah. The tower that once stood used to be a silo.
Weird.
That was renovated to have multiple multiple floors and turned into some sort of mansion for someone, and then it was quickly vacated and left empty for a very, very long time. And then the last
This
time,
used to be called Barovia. Is this Ravenloft?
haha. The last time, but yeah, the last time you heard about somebody living here was about 10 years ago. But obviously before, or it seems like these cultists have moved in, burn it to the ground. But this used to be the wine cellar.
Ah.
Interesting.
A
Does
very
that state
ornate
curiosity, Adram?
wine cellar. This man had money.
Well, whatever it used to be is pretty burned now.
It's too bad. Could have been a
Sweet.
pretty cool place before.
Thank you for marking the hero marks. I didn't quite know what those were.
It didn't happen.
It's right there.
Neat.
Here I'm Mark. Oh,
All right, guys.
Alrighty.
that
that
fire
the end?
elementals.
I
Interesting.
have had a fun night.
Yeah, that was nice, guys. Lots of good.
Well, should we end it more in a like? Let's leave the area and then do like a
Yeah.
rest.
I would like to get back to
Red Larch.
somewhere.
Yeah, Red Larch is only
Red-
like 30 minutes away. You could easily say you could just fly back there and chill for the evening.
Oh man.
You don't
If
want to.
anything,
You want to
I-
hang out here?
Try to recoup from the
Oh,
horrors.
we were going to start with our history lesson next session, remember?
Nah. I like
As
hanging out
much
in
as
this
I-
burned old wine cellar.
Yeah, I like this burned old wine cellar with these two corpses that'll die nameless. And
I'm just saying, no matter where we go, we don't have to go all the way back to Red Larch. There's plenty of tents outside.
no, these guys right here, they'll keep us company all night long, right? I mean,
As Boris says that, he grabs one of the dude's skull and just starts making a hand puppet out of it.
Oh,
Hey
man.
guys, how you doing?
mouthing words with it. You guys want to stay here, don't you? Or do you want to go home?
Boo.
I want to go home.
Let's do what makes people comfortable.
I don't care.
Everyone's just staring at Boris. He's like, what? It's okay, isn't it? Looks at the puppet. Puppet shakes its head, yes. See, it's okay.
I got consent.
Yikes.
Alrighty.
All right. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night, guys.
Sir.